CryptoQ Media, I appreciate you coming back to my station. I believe that Xrp Hbar and Ripple XRP will shake up almost every industry and economy on the planet. Both companies are massive and influential. We will be talking about it. Compared to Defiance, our online tokenization is worth more in terms of total assets. In addition, this will only grow in scope. This, my friend, is the result of channeling. In order to clarify things for individuals who don't know. Oh, I get it. When you hear the term channeling, immediately think of the DTCC, Swift, and other large, elite TradFi names. It may be easy to criticize, but that hasn't stopped it from being one of the market's biggest blue chips. Discussions about the revenue model should be initiated. It is entirely clear to me. Oh, I get it. It is still early in the process. Having said that, review the aforementioned pricing. You can see there's a lot of space to grow when you compare the present crypto landscape to these numbers. The market value of cryptocurrencies is above 2.5 trillion, for starters. Compared to other markets, such the debt market which stands at 100 trillion and the stock market, the all-time high in 2021 was probably slightly over 3 trillion. Absolute staggeringness, 106 trillion for worldwide real estate and 380 trillion for all other things. Furthermore, it appears that everyone is under the assumption that the market for cryptocurrencies might reach 10 trillion by the year 2030. It may have arrived by 2030. My best guess is that the future of cryptocurrencies is unclear when I consider the technology landscape in its whole. I constantly pay attention to innovations like the one happening with tokenization right now. In essence, isn't this a fire? Once it starts, it will spread quickly. We will see 10 trillion and 100 trillion once the first trillion hits the chain. Once that is done, we will follow up without delay. I understand how that could appear absolutely crazy. The benefit will not be fully understood until we see tokenization implemented successfully in every industry. That was a loss for us. Another way of looking at it is that maybe it's game on. In our increasingly digital culture, asset tokenization signifies a paradigm shift in asset management and ownership, going beyond mere technological advancements. But in my most recent channeling session with KPMG, I did write something else regarding this. The Singapore FinTech Association and KPMG are working together on this. A growing importance of the industry's tokenized asset transaction lifecycle is enabling the transfer of data and applications across on-chain and off-chain marketplaces, legacy and developing participant systems, and so on. And this is the point at which everything happens. Given that we are discussing smart contracts, it is important to take into account the internal transactions as well. You have to think about the underlying market in addition to distributed ledger technology (DLT) and blockchain challenges. After tokenization is complete, the chain will record all transactions, whether they are sales, purchases, trades, swaps, or anything else that requires recording. Take into account the significance of this breakthrough for the top tokenization networks in the market. They stand a decent chance of making money off of the tokenization issue right now. Also, Xrp has been in the news recently. I even recorded a video wherein we talk about their relationship, their plans to battle tokenization, and how they're collaborating with Chainlink. Xrp is one of a small group of companies involved in the August 2nd event in Hong Kong that unlocks breakthroughs and maximizes blockchain technology. Other participants include Amazon Web Services and the Hashgraph. Whatever you want to call them, I love meetings and conferences because that's where the real debates begin. These types of events are fantastic because they shed light on where innovation and the adoption cycle are at the moment and what the future holds in terms of time horizons, weeks, months, and years. Never underestimate the significance of keeping the broader perspective in mind, in my view. Take XRP as an example. It's plain to see from the chart that it's not doing much at the H-bar. Truly, investing is investing. You are aware that there is a ceiling beyond which things cannot rise. There is some sideways movement, a small sell-off, and then the market shoots up again. I often tell people to go back to the.com. Hey Bubble, have you considered perusing the inventory on Amazon? Well, I suppose that's the case. Someone would have been quite smart to put their money into Amazon this year and wait until now. The issue with cryptocurrencies is the same as it is with many of these older coins. At the moment, many networks are switching to blue chips. Regardless of who says what and how about Hbar XRP in the comments. In my opinion, it is irrelevant because we are either building the new world or wasting our money on meaningless promises and hopes. There are no other potential uses for this space other than those two. In light of recent developments and the pronouncements of prominent global financial organizations, such as the BIS, the World Economic Forum, and the International Monetary Fund, it is clear that a forthcoming age of tokenization and plug-and-play distributed ledger technology (DLT) is imminent. Rules that bring long-debated coins like XRP and Hbar to their rightful value will be put in place with time, and their practical applications will be revealed. In addition, ZoneX's TALM solutions and DSUS protocol open up new possibilities for international asset management with their integrated chain links, industry standard CCIP, and proof of reserve. This update improves the transparency of our online tokenization and increases the liquidity across chains. Well, I saw that quite a few people are saying that right now, so next. Would it make a difference? The reason behind this is that they have an extremely low number of followers, at 941. For some reason, I find it funny that we can now gauge someone's expertise in crypto investing technique based on their follower count. We can see it is a bad investment and basically taking part in a huge nothing event when we think about how little followers the company has, which is just 941. The fact that we now evaluate businesses based on their number of followers is funny because it shows how far things have come. As a result, I crack up. Beyond the main point, new opportunities for global asset management and trading have emerged because to ZoneX's CIST and TALM's integration of channeling CCIP and proof of reserve. The market for tokenizing assets is projected to top 30 trillion by 2034, indicating exponential growth. Just so you know, that 16 trillion by 2030 figure is just ridiculous. The number will reach 30 trillion by the year 2034. The value will so practically increase fourfold in that time. Fascinating, isn't it? At such a pace, tokenization will effectively accelerate. Conversely, chain interoperability is the key issue here. If you're new to my channel and have just subscribed, I appreciate it. Until then, take care.